So let's talk about one of the best exercises that you can do as a kettlebell beginner, the farmer's carry. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe Stark here. Make sure, men over 40, if you're getting started with kettlebells and you want to learn more about it, download our free ebook in the first link in the description called the Kettlebell Code. Let's jump into the farmer's walk. The first thing that you do is chalk your hands like I'm doing right now. And then it is very simple. You grab two heavy kettlebells and you start walking. That's it. And now you might be saying to yourself, well, but Gregory, this is such a low skill exercise. It's not the same like the swing, clean and press, or the snatch. Doesn't give you the same vibes, doesn't require the same skill. So is it really most bang for your buck? Yes, it is. Just because something is low skill doesn't mean it doesn't give you a lot of value. How do I do it right here? This was at the end of my workout. I have two 32s in front of me. I set a timer for 2 minutes. I do a solid deadlift, hinge back. I lift with my legs, and then I start walking. And the first thing that I do is I grab the kettlebells, and you can see it if you zoom in on my hands. I grab them first with my finger grip, with my extensors. Before I did the farmer's walk, I did a lot of pressing. And you will do a lot of pressing when you do kettlebell training in general. The farmer's walk serves as a powerful equalizer to these pressing exercises. The second thing that it does is it strengthens your tendons. It stretches your muscles. And what I love the most about it is it requires your mental capacity to adapt. People most of the time talk about forearm or grip strength when they talk about the farmer's walk, and while this is included, we cannot forget the mental tenacity that it requires to walk around with two heavy kettlebells. And that's the reason why I opt in for 2 minutes. And now I'm switching grips, so now I'll pull the bells up higher, and now I grab them with my flexors. And since I have a lot of chalk, I can make sure that the kettlebells don't slip outside my hands. And now I feel that my brain is signaling me that, hey, you know what, you're about to die, drop these kettlebells, it's too hard, blah, 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 blah. And I ignore this. And this is how you build mental capacity, because it requires you to adapt to a new level. You will feel all sorts of signals coming up. The burn is too intense. You think, I can't make this. This is too hard. But you can't push through. And here I wait, I stand, I wait for the timer to finish. And I love this for time aspect, because walking around for time means I will not let go before the timer finishes. And you can grab, of course, a heavier set of kettlebells and then do less time, or grab lighter ones, do more time. You can do however you please. Now, what I'm doing right now is a suitcase walk. The suitcase walk trains your QL muscle. That is a muscle that sits deep and connects your spine with your hips. And according to Dr. Stuart McGill, this is a muscle that needs strength if we want to combat back pain. And we have some of our clients, when they do the suitcase walk, they feel this muscle and it almost elicits some kind of pain. This, to me, is an indication that we need to do more suitcase walks. Of course, it's not pain where it really hurts, but it just feels very uncomfortable. And if that's the case, when you pick up a heavy kettlebell with only one side and you start walking, maybe you need to do this more often. And do not forget, farmers walk. I mean, why are farmers so strong? It's because they walk around and carry stuff. Simple. Now, this is a bottom-up walk, and this requires a little bit more strength in your forearm. And this is how you can grab a lighter kettlebell and make the exercise even harder. And so finally, I thought, okay, let's do one of my favorite walk variations, or farmer's variations, or carry variations, and that is the farmer's life, as I call it. So the first round, you do a suitcase walk with both kettlebells at your sides. Then you clean them up. The second thing you do is a carry walk, and then you press them overhead and finalize the exercise in a waiter's walk. And once you have achieved this, you dismantle the exercise back down. Beginners can get massive benefits from this exercise. This is so powerful. Matter of fact, clients have shared with me how they got stronger by just doing farmer's walks. So do this, you'll have fun, and you'll thank me later.